I want to invite you to put your life on pause for just a moment. To stop, breathe, listen, ask, and hear from God over the course of the next few minutes. There are a number of ways you might be able to take advantage of this time, but here's what I've found to be the most helpful. Get into a comfortable position where you won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. If you're listening to this on your phone or tablet, maybe put in some headphones. Think of these next few minutes as a guided encounter with God through prayer, rest, reflection, and scripture. We call these opportunities SELAH Moments. Stop. Do your best to eliminate outside distractions for the next couple of minutes. Maybe you could put your phone on airplane mode and go to a place where you can be comfortable and undisturbed. Or if it's nice outside, maybe find a nice place on the back porch or under a shaded tree. Exhale. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And pause between your in-breath and your out-breath, noticing the space between. Give thanks in that tiny moment for the breath that God has given you. Not only does God sustain all of life and creation at large, He cares enough about you. Yes, you. Enough to give you every breath you breathe. Lean in. Prepare yourself mentally to hear from God. One thing to remember is that there is no pressure here. Ours is a God who desires to be known. All we need to do is to put ourselves into a position of being willing to stop and listen. If you're sitting down, it might help you to physically lean in, because sometimes our physical posture helps us to direct our mental focus. Ask. Take a minute to talk to God. Tell Him how you're feeling. Talk with Him about the stresses of your day and about the stresses of your week, and then ask that He would direct your heart and mind so that you can grow closer to Him today. Ask that He would use His word to speak into your life, that it would make sense, and that it would be something to carry you through the ups and downs as you navigate the rest of your day. Hear. Listen to the words of Scripture. I'm going to be reading from Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 12, and I'm going to be using a translation called the New Living Translation. One day, as He saw the crowds gathering, Jesus went up on the mountainside and sat down. His disciples gathered around Him, and He began to teach them. God blesses those who are poor and who realize their need for Him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God blesses those who mourn, for they will be comforted. God blesses those who are humble, for they will inherit the whole earth. God blesses those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. God blesses those who are merciful, for they will be shown mercy. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God. God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God blesses you when people mock you and persecute you and lie about you and say all sorts of evil things against you because you are my followers. Be happy about it. Be very glad, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. And remember, the ancient prophets were persecuted in the same way. Think about that passage of Scripture for just a minute. What word or phrase jumped out to you? What part of those words from Jesus seems like it connects with what you're going through right now? What might be a way for you to apply this truth to your life? And if nothing comes to mind yet, don't worry. God has a way of using His Word to remind us of His truth when we need it the most. Thank you for taking a minute to press pause on your day to spend some time with God. The music is going to continue playing, so feel free to continue talking with God, or maybe just take some time to acknowledge that He is in control while remaining still. And whenever you're ready, stop this video and carry this moment with you.